My name is Brian Copes. I'd like to tell you about an exciting opportunity that students here in Alabama have the opportunity of doing. This started out in 2012 when I took a group of Alabama students to Honduras. When we were in Honduras, my students delivered 2 little utility vehicles that they are now using as an ambulance, and one's got a plow and water well drill on the back of it. My students also fit 14 amputees with prosthetic legs that they engineered and built in my classroom. But while we were there, one of the things I noticed is this little community, this town, was in a state of excitement. They were graduating their very first high school student ever in the history of this town. And as an educator, that puzzled me. So I said, okay, well, what's really going on here? And I found out for a kid to go to middle school or high school, they got a bus to a larger town, and they simply can't afford it. So these kids are dropping out of school in elementary school and doing substance living. They're going down to the creek and they're finding the little crawfish or whatever they can find to eat, and that'd be the only protein that they might have for the day. So when I returned back from Honduras, one of the things I did is I went out and I started a campaign, and we raised $4,000, and we sent that down to the school system. They added 2 rooms onto their existing school. After they added the 2 rooms on there, they revamped their education. Now they were starting to teach elementary classes in the morning and middle school and high school classes in the afternoon. They now have 105 middle school and high school students simply because a small amount was raised to add these 2 rooms onto the school. I went back and visited the school and found out that they got a little computer lab. It consists of 5 computers. Only one of them works and none of them get on the internet, but they're proud. They think they've got technology. They're exposing their kids to modern technology. The other thing I noticed is their teachers are supposed to teach English, but at this school called Safaloo, none of the teachers speak English. So I came back, and what we've proposed here to Alabaster City Schools, or what Alabaster City Schools is going to try to accomplish, is we're doing a sister school. We're partnering with 3 schools in Honduras, Safaloo being one of them. And we're going to send them, each school, 20 computers. Not only are we going to send them computers, we're going to take a group of students down. The students are going to deliver the computers. They're going to set them up. They're going to hook them up to the network. They're going to get them on the internet. And what we're going to do once we return back with these 3 schools with their computer labs on the internet, that's going to allow us to start Skyping lessons. So as our preschool kids are learning their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, the teacher's going to turn on the switch, and she's now going to have a global classroom. So now not only is she teaching her students here in Alabaster, but she's teaching her students in Honduras. And they're going to be learning the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s right along with our students. And they'll Skype lessons back to us, teaching our students. It could be Spanish, or it could be math or science, or some things in their expertise. Here at the high school level, our science teacher will Skype lessons. Maybe he's doing a science experiment here. He'll Skype that lesson down. They'll do the same experiment in Honduras. Then the students can compare results. Our students are going to get a real lesson in working and living in a global society. I'd like to thank you for considering helping fund this trip. We're looking at taking 48 people. This is students, staff, and teachers to Honduras to make this happen. Again, thank you for your consideration in helping us get these young men and women to Honduras to where our students can change the lives of others.